Locked in a store and accused of stealing. Two Portsmouth women say that's what happened to them at a local beauty supply store. And they say it was the most embarrassing thing they've ever endured. Tonight, 10 on Your Side's Anita Blanton is sharing their story. And Anita, you learned they're not the only ones making this type of complaint.
Not at all, Nicole. They said once they began to open up about what happened to them, they found out that other people had endured similar profiling at beauty supply stores. And we actually found a case out of Texas that went one step further than that.
Beauty supply stores are big business, but the last time Candace Colley and Tanya Williams decided to get some hair for a new style in Portsmouth, things went downhill fast.
That was embarrassing. It was a discrimination. It was just too much. And then you basically put me somewhere and caged me and I can't get out. You don't have no proof that I took anything.
It all started as they were looking around the store and Tanya's daughter picked up a bottle of cream.
Where we were standing at initially, she put it down, the small one. We was like, oh, well, there's some more hair over here, so let's go look over here.
When they left to price check at other stores, they asked the clerk to hold on to that bundle of hair until they returned, leaving the cream behind as well. But when they got back,
As soon as we went to open the door, the owner and the lady that had helped us was like, come in, right on time, right on time. So we was looking at each other like.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on?
After she like showed us in, she locked the door and was like, all right, y'all stole.
But after viewing surveillance video that proved they never did anything wrong and finding the merchandise in question,
And she says, oh, I'm sorry.
I made mistake, I'm human, I make mistake, I falsely accused. Yeah, you did.
they say the apology doesn't cover the humiliation, and this Houston couple would agree. Deidre Patum and her fiance John Marsden submitted to a strip search in a beauty supply after being accused of stealing a pair of $3 earrings.
I picked them up, but I put them back.
And he's like, you steal, you people always steal.
They say they were threatened and forced to remain in the store too.
I was nervous. I was shaking a little bit, you know, I was petrified.
The worst thing is to be accused of something you did not do. That's like the worst feeling in the world. And then, like, it's embarrassing because now everybody's standing outside like, well,
wondering
what's going on in here?
We spoke to the owner of the Portsmouth store off camera, and he disputed whether the door was ever locked. He also said the word stealing was never used. His employee just inquired where their merchandise had been placed.
Well, Tanya and Candace say police told them nothing criminal actually happened. But that doesn't mean that you have no recourse if you feel that you've been profiled too. Portsmouth police told me if someone stopped for theft wrongfully, ask for police to be called and know that you don't have to stay put. If you feel your integrity has been challenged by a public accusation, you may want to consider a civil suit. The Better Business Bureau told me that you could also contact the Council of Human Rights in Richmond and make a public accommodation complaint. That's what it's called. And as for stores, each one has a different policy, but many will instruct employees to ask for merchandise, but if a customer is resistant, to let them go. Anita Blanton, 10 on Your Side.